Hi, boys and girls. So we're gonna pick right back where we left off, just planning our paragraph. So, like I said, it's several different ways to organize notes and to create a paragraph, and this is a way. So, this chart just kind of shows my thinking process as I was creating my paragraph and planning my paragraph. So, what the first thing you do is, as you're writing your paragraph, and what I did and what you guys would do is you will find sentences from the text that help identify what you're going to write your paragraph about. So, through here, the first column, it is the page where I found these sentences and what the sentence said. So, it's exactly from the text. So, if I wanted, I'm writing about the geographical features of Mesoamerica. So I found sentences in the text that identified with this topic. When you're doing planning a paragraph, you shouldn't have be picking sentences or choosing sentences that have nothing to do with your main idea and what your paragraph is writing about. So as I was reading, I picked only sentences that again went back to my topic, which is the geographic features of Mesoamerica. So, as the next step that I completed was I wrote them out and then I began the process of paraphrasing. So, for the first line here, the first text, it says Mesoamerica or Middle America was home to the Maya and Aztec civilizations. So I crossed out because we're talking about the Maya civilization, boys and girls. I crossed out Aztec so that because that's a portion that's part of paraphrasing, that's a portion that we did not need for our topic sentence. And again, this would be my topic sentence. So as I move down to the next one, it says the region lies north of the equator in an area called the tropics. So I can cut out some of those things and just say north of the equator. And this would be a supporting sentence because it's telling me the location of this geographical feature. So as you're paraphrasing, you can cut, you can add. Again, as you move down, you see here that I put notes here, supporting sentence, and that I like the word diverse and certain things. So it's a writing process. Also here, I noticed that this sentence, even though I chose it for a sentence that I identified to my text, it was not, it was too specific. So I crossed it out and it was just a supporting sentence. It was too specific to be a supporting sentence. Also here, although again that was another time right here where I said some lowland areas received heavy rains from May through December, followed by drought from January to April. So again, this would be a supporting sentence, but it is too specific. So boys and girls, this is a way to plan. So first, what you're going to do is identify sentences from the text that matches your geographic, not your geographic, your main idea, what you're writing the paragraph about. And as you do that, you're going to cut down and read these sentences and see how they would match, and you would paraphrase them as I did in the second column. And then your planning notes is where you're going to place them. So is it going to be the topic sentence? Is it a supporting sentence? Is it too detailed or too specific to be anything? I'm just going to cross it out. So then that's another way to plan your paragraph. Now, after I did that step and I identified the text and I paraphrased and I wrote my planning notes, I began to draft my paragraph. So my topic sentence says Mesoamerica, home of the Maya civilizations, has interesting and diverse geographical features. The two or three supporting sentences are located north of the equator in the tropics. The Maya lands include part of Mexico and parts of Central America. Types of land include lowlands, mountains, coast, and rainforest. Even though the region is surrounded by water, and some areas are drier than others. And the concluding sentence, the land on which the Maya civilization grew is full of variety, with different kinds of land and plants and animals. So, boys and girls, after that is just a process or a different way to plan and draft your paragraph. We're going to stop right here and pick back up on our next portion of our lesson.